God wants to see you praying Psalms 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to be blessed. Psalms 1. The righteous and the sinners blessed is the man who has not walked in the counsel of the wicked, nor stood in the way of sinners, nor sat in the seat of the scoffers, except that his delight is in the law of Jehovah, and in his law he meditates day and night. He will be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that yields its fruit in its season, and its leaf does not wither, and anything that makes it prosper. The wicked will not do, like a plant that the wind drives away. Therefore the wicked will not rise in the I judge the sinners in the congregation of the righteous, for Jehovah knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish. Psalm 2. The kingdom of Jehovah's anointed, because the people and the villages are in revolt and think of things that they will rise up. The kings of the earth and the princes will consult together against Jehovah and against his anointed, saying, Let us break their bonds and rescue our loved ones from their hearts, and he who sits in the heavens will be king, and the Lord will mock them and speak to them in his wrath and will disturb them in his anger. And he sets my king on Zion, my holy mountain, and publishes the decree that Jehovah tells me about my son. He is the one who begets you today and gives you the nations as your inheritance and the ends of the earth as your possession. You will break them with rods of iron like a potter's vessel. Now you will make them small, so that the kings will be wise to accept the amonestation. Judges of the earth serve Jehovah with fear and joy with fear, honoring others so that they do not become angry and perish on the way, for his anger will immediately ignite. Blessed are all those who entrust. Psalm 3. Prayer of trust in God. Psalm of David. When there was a loss of acquittal for his son, O Jehovah, how many you have multiplied! Many are those who rise up against me, many are those who say to me, There is no hope of salvation in God. But you, Jehovah, are a shield around me, glory in he who lifts the shield. My head. With my voice I cry out to Jehovah, and he answers me from his holy mountain. I fall asleep and wake up, because Jehovah has kept me in fear before thousands of people who besieged me. Jehovah saved God from me, because you inherited all my enemies in the midst of those who were evil. You broke the salvation of Jehovah over your village and your blessing. Psalm 4. Night prayer of trust in God by the lead musician. About the black man. Psalm of David. He answered me when I cried, God of my righteousness. When I was in distress you made me feel sorry for my mercy, and oil my prayers for the sons of men, until when you return my honor to infamy. You love vanity and seek a lie to no pews. Jehovah. He chose something funny for himself. Jehovah will hear him when he cries and does not stop meditating on. I see my heart being on my bed and calling to offer sacrifices of righteousness and trust in Jehovah. So many are those who tell us that he will show us his good grace upon us. O Jehovah, the light of your countenance, you bring joy to my heart, greater than theirs. When your grain abounds, and your wine and peace will calm me, and then I will sleep, because I am alone. You, Jehovah, make me live in confidence. Psalm 5. I would beg for protection. Psalm of David. Hear, O Lord, consider my groaning at my words, be attentive to the voice of my cry, my King God, and my God, my God. For tomorrow, O Lord, he will present me before you and wait for me to take away my voice. For you are not a God who takes pleasure in evil, and evil will not dwell with you. Who will create iniquity? Will you destroy those who speak lies to a bloodthirsty man? And the deceitful will abhor the Lord, but in the abundance of your mercy he will come into your house and worship you. In your fear, O Lord, lead me, O Lord, in your righteousness, the cause of my enemies. Make your way straight before me. For there is no integrity in their mouths, their inward parts, a son of wickedness, are an open grave. Your throat flatters with your tongue. Punish them, O God, let them fall into their misfortunes, for the multitude of their transgressions. Drive them out, for they have rebelled against you, but make all who trust in you joyful forever, for you defend them in yourself. Make those who love your name joyful, for you, O Lord, will bless them, while you surround them with a shield of favor. May God bless you always.